T-minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Ed Jones messed with the wrong melon farmers. Thug life.
And here we go.
I prayed that he would burn in hell, but in my heart, I knew that hell would have him.
This is as far as you go. No more.
Hello, Sydney. Are you God damn you.
Wish I had you all alone, just the two of us.
Ooh, baby, 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 ooh, baby.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Movies and Beyond. Once again, I am Michael, and today we're doing paranormal stuff. I am freaking excited. I'm freaking excited. Now, I know it's an off night. I usually don't come in on Thursday, so I don't expect a whole lot of people to be here, but I did my best for the last minute. Like, hey, messaging people, letting people know that Movies and Beyond is on tonight. So, yeah, I'm kind of working with my work schedule here to try to get on to you guys because my time is so sporadic lately, but here I am, and here we're gonna talk about some Poltergeists tonight. So these were sent to me a couple weeks ago, and I really didn't get around to them until lately, and I just skimmed through them like I normally do, and yeah, there's some creepy stuff. But the cool thing about it was the reason why I definitely wanted to get them on here is for the simple fact that one of them was made 9 years ago, and one of them was made 6 years ago. Right. So this was before the whole, mainstream push of AI, to where AI was so easy to get to for everyone and so easy to, kind of manipulate film and stuff like that. Not saying that they couldn't manipulate film back then and not saying that this is 100% legit, but it's almost like, well, you had to do it the old fashioned way back there if you were going to fake it. Right. So some of these, you kind of get to look for the older ways of doing stuff. And that's what I'm excited about. Whether these are great or whether they're terrible, I don't get to see them ahead of time, but we get to look at them together. So I always enjoy the conversations when we do this stuff. And for the mods that are in the chat, I do want to let you guys know I will be releasing a schedule. And for everybody, that's in the chat for tonight, whether you're watching it live or whether you're watching on rewatch, next Friday's show is going to be something super fun. So I am getting some of the cast and some of the crew for the movie that I've been making. And we're going to be on. So the teaser trailer is going to drop ahead of time. It is going to drop at 8 p.m. It's going to premiere, and then there will be a different show at 8:15 where the cast and some of the crew will be on. But I will do, official announcements and everything on the channel. Probably starting tomorrow, you'll start to see on social media posts, advertisement for all of this stuff. So I'm really excited with it. I'm really excited to bring that show to you guys. And overall, as the movie, I'm really excited, and I'm really working hard to get it finished. The most of the film is done, but special effects stuff. So when you get into the Samara stuff, you have to do a lot of special effects for that. But I'll talk about all that at a later date. I just want to give you guys a little update, let you guys know it's coming. So if you see a lot of stuff from Movies and Beyond in your feeds, it's going to be, advertising for that and, for the movie. So the release date, I'll talk about that, on next week's show on when I think that it'll be ready. Spoiler alert, it's definitely going to, hopefully, I don't want to say, you know what, we'll talk about it next week. I'm not going to get into that. I'm not going to talk myself into talking about all of this, but let's see who we got in the chat. I want to say what's up to all you fine people before we start talking about the Poltergeist. See, Poltergeist, they interest the shit out of me. I can't help it. Jerry Wilson's in chat saying hello, Michael in Movies and Beyond family. Let's smash that like button, hit subscribe, and have fun. I like it, my man. I like it. He's also saying that, oh, hey, I like that. Jerry, I almost picture that as like a video of you like walking, doing something like, oh, hey there. For only $1, you can join Movies and Beyond. He provides the link below. Yes, $1 a month. You get extra Movies and Beyond content. And that will be getting a lot more very soon over there, as well as YouTube. With a lot of the time that, I can't do the live shows, I think that you guys are going to start to get more videos from me just so I can, give you guys something, right? So a lot of times I don't get home from work until 4:30 in the morning. So it would be a lot easier for me to film a video, before I go to bed and put that out as opposed to me being like, anybody still awake? Let's do a live at 5 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I think it would be like me, and it'd probably be me by myself sitting here talking. So yeah, I am going to look, try to do some of that as well. There's a lot of things that I want to talk about, and I don't have the means right now, at least with a live chat. So Russell Dorsey's in chat as well, saying, what's up, everyone? Let's smash that like button if you haven't already. Let's get this party started. Thug life. I heard the Ric Flair. Woo! What's up, Jerry and Russell? I hope you guys are doing good. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Melissa coming through with the sup. Hey, Jerry, Michael, Melissa. I hope you are doing well. Good to see you. Teal Kid is in the chat saying, long time no see, Movies and Beyond. Yeah, man, my schedule has been crazy. But I don't see it opening up anytime soon, but I do see a little more consistency. So again, my schedule. So I will get to you guys, with that, and give you guys a little more consistency on when I'm going to be on and when I won't be able to. So what's up, Teal? Good to see you, my man. Good to see you. Jeff D'Angelo is in the chat saying, hey, everyone, I'm here, but only able to listen. I'm at work. I get it, my man, but I'm very happy that you are here. Good to see you. Good to see you. Val from Val's Views is in the chat. The General is in the chat. The General always gets a salute from Movies and Beyond. What's up, Val? I hope you are doing well, my friend. Good to see you. Always good to see you. I always think about Val when we do paranormal nights. She's down with these like I am. Like, seriously, I love it. I love it. I hope you're doing well, Val. Good to see you. Jeff is throwing who's getting pumped for Horror Hound? Dude, I saw some announcements today, and I will have to say I am getting a little pumped. Like, they're coming around, man. Now, if they could just widen the venue, that would be absolutely fantastic. Give us a little more room to move around in there. That would make me a happy camper. for sure. But yes, they announced Nightmare 4 people are going to be there. Yes, I've met them before, but you guys know how I feel about Nightmare 4. It's always good to see them. Always good to see them. For sure. Teal throwing out the classic, ooh, baby. Yeah, definitely, man. I gotta come on that way. It's my thing. I've got to. Val throwing up the yay paranormal stuff. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. Melissa saying, I'm so happy mid-August. We have a Spirit of Halloween opening up right next to where I work. You know, I love Spirit of Halloween. I do. And the little signs have been popping up around here as well. And I can't wait to walk in and see what they have this year. A lot of times it's going to be, you know, a lot of the same stuff, but it's always fun to go walking through there. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's see, who else do we have? And oh, I see that Melissa has become or not become, but has been a member for 16 months. 16 months. That's freaking amazing. That's a year and a half. That is fantastic. Congratulations, Melissa, on 16 months, and more so, thank you. Thank you for being a member here at Movies and Beyond. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Let's deal. Thanks, my man. It's a good time. I do my best, man. I do my best. Are you not entertained? I do my best. If anything, you're just like, oh, look at this asshole with this microphone standing here talking about. What's he talking about? But I am looking forward to it. All right. So the videos that were sent to me, they are not, a part of the normal sites that we go to look at. They're actually coming from a site, that I've never heard of. And, they haven't posted in years, but going back and looking at the older stuff again, it's, you in the back of your mind, you watch the new stuff. It's like, AI. This was before that. Let's see what they have to say. It's from Mr. List Paranormal. Let me hit the subscribe button there. I don't know why I didn't hit the subscribe button. What's wrong with me? Let's see. I'm on the wrong one. All the same information. Both these videos are from there. 10 creepy poltergeists caught on tape. The German word poltergeist roughly translate to a noisy spirit or noisy ghost. Parapsychologists, I can't believe I got that on the right try, often try to refer to the phenomenon using the rather unwieldy term recurrent spontaneous psychokinesis. See, they are really testing my reading skills here, and not only reading, but reading out loud. Well done. They kind of give a definition of poltergeist, and that you hear stuff like voices, moans, screams, explosions, holy shit, crashes, raps, thumps, scratches, knocks on the floor, blah blah blah, all stuff that we know from former paranormal stuff. So I'm definitely looking forward to this one. So I did skim through this, and like I told the mods earlier, I did get a little creeped out with what I saw. So with these being I keep wanting to say paranormal poltergeist videos, we're gonna see a lot of movement stuff. You're not gonna see a demon pop up on screen like you're gonna get a lot of the stuff of things moving around. So just so you know. But let's go ahead and bring this first one up. I better prepared, man. Would have had it up already. All right, you guys know the rules. Let me know on sound. And here we go. Hang on one second. Technical difficulty. There it is. That would help if I brought up the right one. Here we go. I go through these and I stop every now and then. I am going to stop on this because I'm going to show you something that freaked me out. That is absolutely nothing. What the hell is that? What is that right there? Looks like a big squirrel's head. I don't like that. All right, here we go. I'll stop. What's up, DJ? Hope you're doing well, my man. Good to see you. A lot of people, you see like the orbs flying by, you can't really tell if those are dust or orbs. I guess this person has like one of those, I guess they have multiple cameras set up and it just pans between all of them. All right. Picture fell over. Are they orbs or dust though? Like that's, well, that shit fell off there. That's fine. Maybe a string, maybe. Film's kind of grainy because it's old. There's an excuse. Okay, I didn't see anything there. All right, so oh jeez, okay. We're gonna go back and talk about that last one first. That was wow. Okay, so the first one, it didn't really there wasn't a whole lot going over there. We had like a picture fall over, a little statue. Again, when you look at that stuff though, taking AI out of the question out of the equation because I don't really see that is a, especially back then. This was 9 years ago, right? Yeah, maybe, if the person's living with this, I'm sure they're terrified. Us being on the outside looking in, seeing a couple things fall over compared to what we've seen in the past, it's kind of like, or I really don't know about that. Let's see. Russell said it's The Grudge. Dude, real quick, speaking on The Grudge, I met Takako Fuji last weekend from The Grudge. I met her. She was amazing. She was awesome. She signed a cool poster for me and a picture. Super awesome lady. She flew in from Tokyo to do the show. She had a translator there. We talked for a few minutes through a translator. She was awesome. So yes, The Grudge, part of my life last week for sure. Val was saying that orb is having a good old time. Yeah, and it just seemed like, mostly orbs, but like I said with that, you either believe that they're orbs or they could be dust. I feel like a lot of times they can be dismissed as dust because it's harder to, really tell. Jerry saying, Michael, did you see the guest lineup for Steel City Con? Yeah, I did see that, dude. That's freaking crazy. That is freaking crazy. I would love to just get a spot of him being, saying something for Movies and Beyond, because you guys know I love Leslie Chow so much. Yeah, and you guys are talking about him being a doctor. Yeah, for sure. He was, definitely. All right, so let's move on to the next one. And, we saw a little bit at the beginning of the next one. This one looks a little more crazy. Let's go ahead and check this out. That was multiple things moving all at once. I want to know what the hell that was. We're going to go back. It looked like something lifted up.
All right. Come on. Don't.
All right. There was something right there. I'm going to slow this down. Let's see. Playback speed. That's only offering me fast. Let's go half speed. What the hell is that? Do you guys see that coming out of the tub? You see this? What the hell is that? What in the absolute hell is that? You see this? You see this right here? You see it's going up. What the hell is that? And I don't ever give myself a shout out, but shout out to seeing that real time. Like, what the hell is that? I'm sorry, you guys. That is tripping me out. That is absolutely freaking tripping me out right there. All right, I went back to regular speed. Sorry for the, back and forth, with that. But you think about multiple things moving in multiple directions at the same time. I mean, there's tons. Like, first of all, logic wise, why is the ghost hunting the damn bathroom? Of all the places, I'm probably picking another room, to be honest. But, the way that looked, it's beyond my comprehension how you would fake that without a bunch of cuts. There'd be a bunch of cuts in the video. You would get the little jump, and you can always tell when there's a cut. I don't know how the hell they did that from the fake side. I'm sorry. Like, to me, maybe it'll take someone, smarter than me. Someone smarter than me to explain how that was faked, especially 9 years ago, without the use of freaking AI, and for them to do that. I'm sorry. That creeps me out. It does. Let's see what you guys have to say here. Let's see. Russell saying angry ghost. Yeah, definitely. Things are being thrown everywhere. Teal said it looks like some Beatles. No way, it's real. Fair. That is fair, but I'd love to know how it was done. I would definitely love to know how it was done. Russell says ghost on anger management. Not too happy, whomever it is. Definitely not happy. Yeah, it's freaking eerie. I mean, it's gotta be annoying, right? If you find that this, whatever it is that's doing that, every time I was in the bathroom, I feel like I'd be in danger. There's no way I'm staying there. I'm sorry. They're here, Carol Ann. I love it. I love it. I love it. So freaking good. All right, let's move on to the next one. Let's see what it's.
Right. Come on, don't stop. Do something else. It's there's a camera in the porch. Okay, thank you. Now, do something in here, please.
Okay, that was crazy town. That's never happened to me before. Okay. Turn that off. Use my phone to send you guys a message. All right, yeah, I guess they got me. They didn't like what was going on there. That. All right. Well, fantastic. Fantastic. Now I need to get back to where I was in the video. Back here. Yeah, like no, that never happens to me. Russell saying it happens. No, it normally doesn't. It normally does not. That's a first. All right. Shooters. They might have got me. No, I have no idea. All right. Yeah, but everything just shut down and shut off. Computer turned off, monitors turned off. Like literally just. And I'm not saying it's ghostly. I'm not saying it's computer problems. All right. So this is where we were roughly here. We'll go from here.
It's the
All right, we're back.
There's a camera on the porch. Okay, thank you. Now, do something in here, please.
This guy's camera's making me dizzy.
Hey.
Bro, get to a corner of a room and just shoot the room. Stop spinning around because everybody's going to think you're just knocking shit over behind you.
It's my hand. Oh, there it is. Scissors. Where do these come
Get
from?
in a corner and film from a corner in just one general direction. Really? That was it? All right, let me tell you what aggravates me about that. And I know that that's probably, if you're going through something like that, you're probably thinking, "Oh, I need to try to catch every." You're not, because like in that video, we had the thing that, fell behind him, or, I guess he was saying the scissors were thrown. You will never see that. And all people that are watching are going to, assume that you're just knocking stuff over, behind the camera. It's not gonna, so I get it. It's not like this guy's probably not a professional, camera person, but then again, neither am I. But if something's going on, I'm probably backing myself in a corner, one, so nothing can get behind me. Two, if I'm going to film it, I'm going to try to get a broad, film of everything. But if you run out in the middle if something's going on, you're trying to aim and, see things happen. First of all, you're going to make the viewer dizzy, which I'm sure that he doesn't give a shit about at this point, if that's a real situation going on. But you're not really going to capture anything. I guarantee stuff starts shaking. It. Well, let's not lie. Stuff starts shaking in here. I'm bouncing, right? I'm getting my car keys. I'm out, right? But if I was going to film something, I'm backing myself up and I'm going to try to shoot the room. That's all I'm saying. That's definitely what I would do. Because now, he did have that evidence, but it happened behind him. And he's just like, "Oh, it's broken behind me. But maybe I didn't see you swing your hand and, knock everything up off that shelf behind you for it to fall." And it's, I don't know. You're leaving yourself open for the criticism of people saying, "Oh, but I'm going to debunk it this way by saying, we didn't see it happen. So how do I know that you didn't reach your hand behind and do that?" Not saying that's what happened to this guy, but if I was debunking the video, that's definitely what I would say. All right, let's move on to the next one. Irish poltergeist. He's going to come out sound like Conor McGregor. Sorry. Okay, so we've had the light shake. We had which looks like a broom. Okay, that's moving. Why is there no sound? Is this? Is there no sound with this? Did I lose my sound? Now I have sound. All right, let's back that up to see if there was just no sound in the video. Okay, there was no sound in the video, but there is at the end. Okay. See, having computer problems, I don't know if it's my computer or if the video had no freaking sound. Yeah. So we got a few things with this one that we had this, oh, you can see my mouse pointer. Okay, good. This moved. We have the light. We had the pan. But see, at the same time, this guy's doing what I said for the last one, right? He's backed himself up to where everything's in front of him, and he can kind of just go side to side instead of standing in the middle, spinning around in circles the entire time. I don't know why there's no sound, though. Bread box moving, and then we have the bucket come shooting towards him at the end. But all the things happening in multiple directions. Like the bucket, I could see someone standing behind him and pulling towards him. Bread box would have to come from straight across. Yeah, I mean, the thing that gets me with a lot of these videos are, multiple angles. They're definitely harder to debunk than, the stuff that's all coming one direction, especially the things that come straight at you, right? I feel like there can be somebody behind them, pulling towards them. But when you have something that has happened in a corner going one direction, off to the right going another direction, and then something coming towards you, it's tough to debunk. It's definitely tough to debunk, but I love the way that this guy filmed this as opposed to, the last guy. And I know I'm repeating myself with this. If you are someone and you're filming something going on, do not get in the middle and spin in circles trying to catch everything. He backed up. He had it from one angle. I appreciate that. I definitely do. Creepy, though. Definitely creepy. Let's see what we got in the chat. I could catch up on everybody. Let's see. I see Paula's in the chat. What's up, Paula? I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Good to see you. The silent ghost hunting. Yes, dude. Like, seriously. Like, I'm sitting here like, oh, my God. Did my computer lose sound? Can they even hear me talking at this point? Definitely not ideal. All right, let's see what they got next. Destructive poltergeist tearing up a... All right, first of all, did that just go straight up in the air? How are they doing that? That's definitely not light. Did that guy do a fuck this? I'm out. Did that guy? Okay, so if that's really going on, I can't blame him. I definitely can't blame him for doing a fuck this amount. Like, it literally looks like a camera drops. Once things start coming out of that cabinet in the far left. Like, did you see? Okay. Here's what I like about that. If you look closely, I don't know, if you're watching on your screen or not, but if you look closely, let me do this right here. You'll see something behind the glass come forward and hit the glass without it being open. Okay. Do you guys see that? And do it again. It literally hit the glass from the inside. So it's not like there was a string that pulled because that was through the glass. Now, I guess if there was somebody that threw it from behind that, but that's in a corner. It looks like things are being chucked at him at that point, and he pretty much dropped his camera and pieced out. At least that's what it's giving, the perception of. And I don't think I could be mad at someone for doing that, because that's exactly what I tell you guys I would do in that situation. He did more than I would do, because I think that the last thing I'm doing once things are flying around is grabbing a camera. Not that it wouldn't be great to show to you guys, but I'm just not built that way. Not with paranormal stuff. Not a chance. Or something like Skinwalkers. No, I'm not filming it. I'm sorry. I'll tell you about it and then let you make your own choice of whether or not you think I'm lying or not. But I'm not filming it for sure. So a lot of these things, and we talk about, with this coming out 9 years ago, that the use of AI, I feel like, was not an option for this person to do that. So I can't even say that word. I'm not even going to try. So the level of detail that would have to be put in to fake something like that is not, I don't know. I think that if there's a lot of things that happen there, and to me, that's fucking creepy as shit. I'm sorry. It is. All right. Oh, that's good to hear. That's good to hear, Paula. I'm glad you're doing good. Ghost caught on camera. Yeah. If chairs go flying, I'd be gone. Dude, so much less would have to happen than chairs flying for me to be gone. Yeah, like the first of all, the one that's sticking with me the most is the bathroom. All right, like that one's really stuck with me. This one as well, because of the little details that we were pointing out. You notice I ignored the heavy ass chair that got flipped over. And I focused on a little corner there to where something hit the glass before it even opened from the inside. The chair spoke for itself for me. That is not a light piece of furniture. Okay, so the level of something that you would have to pull that over, it's crazy to me. Unless they're using masks to do that, but you would see signs of that. And again, hard to decide, with the film being old and grainy, as opposed to the high def that we have now. It's always tough, to say, hey, this is 100% real. Hey, this is 100% fake. It's tough. It's definitely tough. Even if you had a mask, I don't know how you would make that from the inside bounce off the glass like it did before it opened. I mean, you're talking about something that is probably, from the looks of it, if I had to guess, that little, I mean, I can go back and look at it, Michael. It's freaking video. I would have to say that, what would you say that the size of that is depth-wise, with it being in a corner like that? I'm assuming that it comes to a point, and for something inside the glass to hit that glass before it opened, I really don't see how you're faking that unless you're drilling through sides of walls and standing behind it. That's rough. That's really rough. Like I said, to me, it looks like that camera guy just pieced out. Unless it was on a tripod and whatever was moving that was the poltergeist that was moving the camera itself. And that's even more horrifying. All right. Eric's in the chat. What's up, my man? What is going on? Saying, would you look at that? Just shy of 2 years. Dude, 1 month. 1 month. What's up, man? I hope you're doing well. Good to see you, brother. And yes, almost 2 years. Congratulations, Aaron and Eric, and even more so. Thank you, my man. Thank you for being a member here at Movies and Beyond. All right, let's go ahead and see what they got next. It looks like a guy playing a guitar. No fucking way. First,
Are you evil?
that there's something it's hilarious about it because one of two things have happened. One, this is fake as shit and somehow they manage this. Or two, this dude's been living with this for so long that he has zero fucks to give. And more so probably the first thing, right? It's probably not real. To me, the second one is funnier. It's funnier that this guy would have been dealing with this for so long that he no longer gives a shit about it. It's no longer a threat to him at this point. He's just like, man, you're going to do what you're going to do. For some reason, I can't leave, and I'm just going to spend time sitting here playing this song, which obviously pisses you off. Maybe you don't like the way I sing. Maybe you don't like this music at all, but I don't care. To me, that's absolutely hilarious. It is. And I like to think it's the second one, but more than likely it's definitely the first one and it's not real. All right, number 4, a poltergeist filmed at a construction site in Queensland, Australia. Wayne, if you're watching on rewatch, leave in the comments. Where the hell's that at, buddy? Here we go. Yeah, lights. Okay. It better not be just the lights and it's just like, oh, this is I should probably turn the audio on. Oh, the lights went off and on.
Are you evil?
Oh, so this dude's asking questions.
Is that a yes or a no? If you're evil, flick the light again.
A little too on
Okay. Whoa.
okay. All right. I don't know, guys. I'm not really I know there was a lot going on in there. There was a lot of things moving in the different directions, like I told you. But at the same, I don't know, I'm just not getting that. I mean, would I go down there? No. No, no, I wouldn't. Like, seriously, like, there's no way. But what I do love about this, and I will say this, if I move this back, this guy gave us everything from 2 different perspectives, right? So he had the handheld, and he had the camera sitting on the tripod where the same thing happened. So that is 2 perspectives, that's 2 different films that you would have to manipulate to look exactly the same. Like, it doesn't, to me, it just doesn't feel, I don't know. But like I said, on the positive side, he did give us two perspectives, and I definitely do appreciate that. I mean, I think a lot more videos would be a lot better if we got them like that. So yeah, I mean, whatever it was, it's if if it is real, it's throwing a whole bunch of shit around. But I don't know. I just have that feeling that this doesn't feel. But here's another thing. Let me throw this out there, because I did, praise the two. He did only have, the one with the most activity was only from one point of view, so probably easier to manipulate the film. I don't know. I'm just gonna throw an I don't know on that one. Let's see what we got here. Jerry said, "What in the back rooms?" Patience by Guns N' Roses. Guns N' Roses. Paula said, "This one came with a warning." Yeah, definitely did. Val says, yeah, I'm right there with you, my friend. Definitely right there. Russell said, "Is that Waverly?" Not any part of Waverly I was in. Yeah, like that's Jerry says, "Too much activity to be Waverly." I get it. Definitely. All right. TV hating Poltergeist. So Poltergeist, I'm assuming, doesn't like TV. See what happens. Move the camera behind the TV. There's nobody in that TV stand. Come on, don't just give us this. Walk around. Make me believe that it's real. See. Oh, is this all this? Okay, this is all the same one. I thought it cut right there. Why are we getting a parrot?
What's wrong? What's wrong, Charlie? Oh, TV's going. Oh, shit. Here we go. Where's TV going?
What are you watching, bro?
There's no one back there. Nothing there. There's nothing there at all. I'll just show underneath the TV. You can see that there's nothing underneath the base. Oh, activity stop. No. Still going.
All right. Well, that's crazy. I love that he walked around it and did all of that and showed that there was nothing on top and nothing underneath. But I'm going to throw a but in there. Now, he can chalk this up to, it being a spirit. But
where's TV going? There's no one back there.
When you get those flashes, like I paused it on a flash, right? That's where you can hide cuts. You can hide cuts right there. So maybe it is that whatever is doing that is making his camera go black, or maybe, it's giving him an opportunity to do things, and to pause film, and we don't know if the sound could be overlaid, right? So for this, I'm going to give this a thumbs down because of that. Not saying it's what it is, but it's the opportunity to do so. It's the opportunity to change.
There's nothing there at all.
Every time he goes to look at a certain area, you get the black cut. So what you're able to do with that black cut is you're able to, change the scenario. Like it's hiding the cut in the film, right? It's hiding the ability for him to be like, okay, now I'm looking at the bottom and I've got somebody shaking the top of it, and I'm showing you there's nothing under it. And then however you're moving it before, as you move around, you can do it that way. Now, am I saying that's what happened? No, I'm just saying that if you are debunking this and you're looking at ways to prove that it is not real, or to make yourself believe that it's not real, that would always be something. And I
See that there's
just don't know why.
underneath the base.
See, now it's changed.
Activity stop. No. Still going.
Each one of those gives you a way of manipulating the film. And again, I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm just saying that it is, a possibility with that in there, for you to look at that film and say, well, we can't see if there weren't any cuts in there because of that. So let's see what we got in the chat. Russell says Ghost doesn't like TV. Well, maybe he doesn't like what he's watching. Maybe the ghost wants to change the channel and doesn't know how, and he's frustrated. So he's going to shake it. Like, will you watch something better? Can we watch a movie? Like, I don't know what we got going on here. Russell said, that's a cockatoo. Well, thank you, buddy. Thank you. What did I say? A parrot? I don't know shit about birds. To me, I saw a parrot. I don't know. Well said, that TV's going in the garbage. Yeah, if I'm sitting there and it's doing that, yeah, definitely 100%. Let's see. Just throw it in the back rooms. Yeah. Break the wall. All right, let's see what we got going on here. We did get a little spoiler at the beginning because it ran over. They're not cut very well. I will give them that. Hungry Poltergeist. Is this thing going to make pancakes? All right. One thing I do appreciate about this video, and I'll show you guys what I was looking at, right? So with it, us getting the two perspectives, we've got the inside from the out right here, and then we've got the outside in right here. I was looking for, the first thing I was looking for was consistencies in what we were seeing in both videos, right? And the one thing that I did focus on mainly was this bottle right here. Okay. And I will say that this bottle was consistently doing here what it was doing here. So that gave me the impression, hey, this is actually happening at the same time. And it's not, films it from one way, moving it in and out, and then filming the outside. However, it was being moved in and out. So it was consistent. If you look at the way that the camera the camera moves there in and out, you could see. See, I find little things to focus on. See, like you see it there, and then you see it here. The same thing is happening with that bottle on both of these at the same time. So that's just one of the things that I look for when I'm trying to watch these ghost videos to see, hey, did they fake this? Is it, So that's just where my eyes were. But to me, I mean, it looks like it's, legit. It does. But if you are able to manipulate the outside without it being seen on the outside camera, then of course it's not really going to matter what the inside catches. But I think this is good. I really like this one for, definitely the detail with that bottle. See, these are, I've been doing this for so long with you guys. This is what's become of me. We're sitting there like, wow, that's crazy. And I'm sitting there focused on a bottle in the refrigerator. Like, is it moving at the same time as it is over here? This is what you guys have done with me, or done to me, rather, making me get into these paranormal videos I told you guys 2 years ago scared the living shit out of me. And now I'm sitting here looking for ways to justify it to myself that they're not real. Paula said, bro, if you're going to watch a movie, you need a TV. That's fair. That is definitely fair. Russell said, some hunger this ghost has. Yeah. I thought it was going to make, if it's a hungry ghost and it wants to be productive, why not make some food so we can both enjoy it? We can both enjoy it. That would be fantastic. All right, let's see what we got next. The last one for this video. The last one. Poltergeist caught pushing a factory trolley. Damn, we're getting the music and everything. They made this fun. Man. Come on. Come on. Come on. Could have just moved. It could have just. Yeah, sorry. The last one. I'm not buying that one. I'm not. Do you guys see my recommended videos that I had up there? You see I'm freaking all over the place. I've got this is from me clicking on paranormal stuff. This is from my comic book nerdiness, and then we got the office stuff. I definitely have certain things that I look at for sure. It's my algorithm is all jacked up from the stuff that I look at on YouTube. It's like, we'll give you The Office, we'll give you the Avengers, and then we'll give you some creepy stuff. Like, it's all my recommendations are like that. It's freaking hilarious. Let's see. Melissa's saying we got our power back after a month with no power. Oh, wow. Wow. Well, I'm glad you got your power back. That's freaking awesome. A whole month. Oh, wow. Dude has no TV either. And today would have been 57 years married for my mom and dad's anniversary. That's awesome. That is awesome. 57 years. Wow. Wow. Melissa, oh, that's yeah, I mean, wish it could have been Friday. I wish it could have been Friday that I was doing this show, but Thursday will work. If I make Thursdays work, I'll make Thursdays work. But the way that it looks, it's probably going to be every other Thursday and every other Friday. So yeah. Is this a warehouse? Yeah, it was a warehouse, dude. And the cart just moved a little bit. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. Melissa says I watch crime and horror on YouTube, so I'm sure your algorithm is all like crime and horror stuff. Me, I'm all over the place. I watch freaking everything. I am behind on a lot of things, but did you do a reaction to the Avengers? No, dude, I haven't watched it yet. I have not sat down and watched the trailer yet, but I will. And I know that's a little outside of horror, but the comic book fan in me will definitely want to check that out. I've had 3 people tell me I should watch it, and then I've had a bunch of like reaction channels pop up in my feed to where it's just like, all right, yeah, I need to check that out, dude. I still haven't watched, and I plan on doing all this tonight, right? So me being off work tonight, my work hours are 4 p.m. to 4:30 a.m. and I usually go to bed around 7 or 8 in the morning. So it's, for me, it's like 5 hours, and it's like lunchtime for me right now. So after I do the show, yes, I'm recording a video reacting to Avengers. I'm doing Crystal Lake. Still haven't watched that yet. I'm so amped about that, and I refuse to watch it until I could react to it. Because you guys know I love Friday the 13th, and I want to give that to you guys as content, as well as talk about the news of A Nightmare on Elm Street. So yeah, those are definitely 3 things that I want to do. I've also been recommended, Jerry actually recommended me to watch a video like Other Mommy or something like that. So I'm going to check that out and do a reaction. I'm going to go into that blind. I haven't seen anything with that yet. So yeah, you guys are going to get some videos. You guys are definitely going to get some videos to, like I said earlier in the stream, to kind of make up for, the amount that I haven't been able to go live. If you are a Patreon member, you are going to get the videos first. It's always been that way. Channel member, you're going to get it first. I'll release as a channel member for 2 days, then you'll get the video afterwards. But yeah, so 2 day for Patreon and channel members, you guys will get to see the videos first. I also have to just put the finishing touches on a video that I'm putting out as well from my trip to Spawn a Scarefest. So I filmed down there. You guys will get to see the convention. I filmed myself walking it. Me, I'm never on camera. Hey, look at me. Look, I've got this. No. So I do talk to the camera at the beginning, but the rest of it is, me walking through and showing you guys all the stuff they had there, which they had something really cool in there. If you're a Nightmare on Elm Street fan, that I got to record, as well as you see me talking to Kane Hodder, just in general passing, that just happened to be on film while I'm recording something else. So I'll definitely make sure that audio's in there as well. So yeah, a lot of cool things. Very, very small convention, but a lot of cool things happened there, and I got a lot of good footage, and I saw a lot of cool items. I'll give you a quick spoiler of 2 items I saw that I absolutely loved. They had a signed picture from Betsy Palmer, who we all know has passed away a long time ago. Friday the 13th, Pamela Voorhees, that I wanted so bad. And then they also had one of Donald Pleasance as well. And those went fast. They were gone the first day. You actually see me filming like, look, these are beautiful. And then, as I come through, it's gone. Both of them, they got bought right away. They were fantastic. But yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff. As soon as I finish up that video, I'll get that out as well. So I do have one more video for us tonight. Melissa said, yes, Michael, it's been a hard month. I hear you, Melissa. I definitely do. But I'm so glad it's getting better for you. So glad. Windows Bay is hilarious. What is that, buddy? What is Windows Bay? I don't know what that is. Jerry says, yes. Yeah. So you guys will be getting a lot of videos. I can't wait. So I was going to film at Days of the Dead. I had all my stuff down there, but it went so fast. Like, I love Days of the Dead, right? I love that convention, but it was so spread out, and there weren't a lot of there wasn't a lot of stuff there to really film. A lot of the vendors were the same as at Spawn, minus like 3. So it was just like, you know what? I I would have just been giving you guys repeat content. And I don't really want to do that. I don't want to give you guys the same old, and you'd be like, oh, I saw that here. Oh, there's that again. And, talking to the same people that, come on, man. No, I want to give you guys new stuff, but I definitely will be filming at Horror Hound, and I definitely will be filming at Scarefest, and I definitely will be filming at Chicago Fan Expo. So you guys will definitely get that. All right, let me X this one out. Let me bring up the other one. This one's a little shorter. We'll take a little less time than the other one did. But it's 5 creepy poltergeists caught on tape. Paranormal activity detected on tape. Cryptid tier list. Interesting. Let's go ahead and bring this up. We'll go through the video. We'll do that. And then if you guys want, we can end the stream, which is bullshitting and talking about whatever you guys want. Because I do that for you. Let's see. Share. All right. We got the second video here. It's by Mr. Rick. Mr. Rick is in the building. I hope you're doing well, my man. Good to see you. Always good to see Mr. Rick. All right. Let's go. This is 5 creepy poltergeists caught on tape. Like and subscribe. And I will post the links to these videos. This is a dope ass song. I love the way he fucking did that. I'll put the links in the chat at the end to go to check out these 2 videos on your own if you want to. Like I said, these are older videos, and I love that about them. Is this the same guy as before with the lamp from a different angle? Or is this somebody different? Kind of looks like he was filmed. No, it is. It's a different layout. It's very similar, though. Very similar to the one video we saw. The lamp swinging. And a lot of the same shit happening here that was happening in that video, too. Look, he's even got a broom. Oh, that sucks. Hope that wasn't expensive. No, this is the same place. No, I don't know. I can't tell. I'm going to stop talking now. There's the door, buddy. I'd be running out of it. See, he was doing so good before. Now he's chasing. Well, at least this one has numbers. And this works a little better. Again, a lot of things happening in a lot of different directions. So it's, I don't know. A little eerie with that one. He did seem really calm, though. I don't know. I have nothing to debunk. I do. But here it is. Let's see what you guys have to say. Russell said awesome music choice. Yeah, man, I was digging that. I was digging that intro. Probably get you copyright hit every single time, but Other than that, I wish that there was a outlet, like I can do it for the most part on Patreon, to where we can, actually like listen to cool music and, do shit like that. But YouTube is so funny about stuff, and I don't know. I just wish that I get it to a degree. Like, you don't want to use other people's work to promote, what you do, but it's just like, man, I don't know. I'm not a fan of YouTube's rules with that. Make a ghost pay for the broken glass. Yeah, you know what? Paulie, you're right. You owe me some money for that. Or else then make the ghost do dishes. At least be productive. I get you, Russell. If you're going to move all my shit around, at least clean up after yourself or do something that benefits me in some sort of way, instead of just trashing my shit. Mr. Rick says he has the washer and dryer underneath the sink with the dishwasher. Never seen that before. Yeah, dude, me neither. But to each their own, I suppose, if that's the way it's set up. I wonder if he was moving in like, oh, that's interesting, or if that's just common in, other places. I don't know. Russell says backwards. Yeah, it looked like it was being filmed like mirrored. For sure. Is that Skeletor? What, dude? So speaking of Skeletor, I found last night, I got home, I was doing some stuff. Sorry, story time. If you don't like it. I get home, I had to do a few things. I had to cook, take a shower, and do all that stuff. I actually made breakfast for dinner last night. It was fantastic. I love breakfast for dinner. But so I get in bed and I turn on the TV, and I hit Prime, and the first thing that pops up is Masters of the Universe is on there. I was like, hell yeah. I was like, I bet you got to pay $20 for it. But no, it was on Prime, like free. So I clicked on it and I'm like, hell yeah, dude, we're going to watch Masters of the Universe. I fell asleep before the opening credits finished because I was so tired from work. And I totally forgot I was watching that when I fell asleep until you said Skeletor. I know what I'm going to be watching when I go to sleep tonight. So yeah, if you didn't know, Masters of the Universe is on Prime. At least it was for me last night. I hope it's still there. And I hope I didn't pay for it. It said Prime. I better not have paid $20 to fall asleep on a movie I didn't even see the opening credits for. Mr. Rick is a new YouTube member. Mr. Rick, dude, Mr. Rick, you're never a new member, dude. You're just somebody that came back, and I absolutely love you for it, my friend. Channel's always better when Mr. Rick's in the building. Just like everybody else that's here. It's always freaking better. Fucking missed you, my man. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you, and I can't thank you enough for being a member here. I absolutely love it. All right, let's see what they got for number 4. But they do have that little like Skeletor look in their logo that I am digging there for sure. Let's see what they got here.
Hey guys, it's like 12 here. I've been hearing some sounds in my house, and I feel like I should record this and try to be quiet here. Yeah, like that. Yeah, that's fine. Hello? Whoa! What the hell? Oh, shit.
Yeah, let's shut myself inside with it.
What the? Come on. Shit.
All right. Look, I appreciate that one, but I'm sorry I don't buy it. Too much stuff is happening behind them, and then you kind of get like the famous like up to the camera. Like, I'm pretty sure I can find that sound effect online. I'm pretty sure I can. And how is he stuck inside? And then you're gonna cut the black when you go upstairs. Sorry guys, this one for me is a no-go. For me, unless my computer shuts off again on me. Swear to God. Let's see. Russell said the cartoon's on Tubi. I did not know that, but I still haven't seen the movie yet. Dude, I was a huge He-Man fan growing up. Well, they're both on Tubi if Prime doesn't work. Really? Like the movie is on Tubi already? Mr. Rick is saying, I swear I just saw someone standing there that he almost bumped into. Now, we're going to have to go back. You're going to make me watch it again.
What the? Come on, come on. Shit.
Is there someone around?
Shit.
What's this? What is that? Is that what you're talking about, Mr. Rick? Dude, I'm all about looking at these slow. It does from this angle look like, feet and legs. But once we get up a little bit, something different. I don't know. I don't know what that is. I do not know. What ended with a what the fuck? All right. Paula said, I hate your cooking. I'm going to force you to stay home until you get your wedding cake right. What? What are you talking about, Paula? A wedding cake? Oh, the ghost. Yeah. That's why they're throwing stuff in the kitchen. I get it. Guess what else is on Tubi? Tales from the Crypt. I was like, what? Awesome. See, I had to read it like I read it. Super cool, man. Super. Dude, I watch Tubi more than I'd like to admit. Awesome, Mr. Rick. Yeah. See, dude, I love going through them slow like that so you can see all the little things. Hell yeah. Paul is saying that is creepy. Too creepy. Is that The Grudge? It could be. It could be. You guys want to see my Grudge poster when this is over? Remind me. I'll show it to you. It's so freaking cool that she signed for me. I absolutely love it. All right. Let's see what number 3 is. Seems to be a lot of kitchen activity. You guys notice that? Kitchen, bathroom, mostly kitchen. Oh, the knives are moving. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna keep that to myself. A lot of stuff moving in that one little area that he knew exactly where to point the camera to, like to set it on. Maybe a lot of stuff happens there, right? Maybe a lot of stuff happens in that little area, and that's why he knew to film right there for all that activity to happen. Maybe it's happened more than once, and that's why he's filming it there. Maybe. All right, let's see number 2. Let's get to number 2.
Bad feeling, man. Why don't you show yourself?
Oh, don't. Oh my God!
Holy shit! Are you alright? Let's go. Guys, let's go. Just go. Oh.
No way.
Go.
No way. And where the hell did that guy come from?
Why don't you show yourself?
This is why I don't believe it. You remember how that conversation we had about the dark flashes? That gives you the ability to cut and to change what you're filming.
Holy shit! Holy shit! Why don't you show yourself? Holy shit! Are you alright?
And I know that alarm's an overlay. I know that alarm's an overlay.
Guys, let's go. Holy shit! Why don't you show yourself? Holy shit! Are you alright? Let's go. Guys, let's go. Just go. Oh. Go.
Now, I'm not an expert at debunking or anything like that, but I do believe that white flash is where they were able to overlay that white flash in the video and then pan over. Well, shit, at that point, it probably took them however long to set up that scene right there. Yeah, I don't buy it. I definitely don't because of that. I've been watching way too many of these videos to see those little things like that. I have been watching way too many of these. And then the alarm. Yeah, I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that at all. Granted, crazy if it really happened, but I'm definitely not buying that. Let's see. Never say who's there. He did not watch Scream. That is fair. Val says that's what I was looking for. What were you looking for, Val? What was it? I'm sorry. I missed the reference. Sorry, I was so glued into what was going on the screen. Russell said a WTF moment. Paula says, I hope they called the cops. Russell's laughing. Mr. Rick is saying he was by himself and then all this happens and everyone came out of nowhere and that old man is laying on the ground. I'm just like, yeah, dude, like I'm telling you that white flash that I put up there, that white screen alone. I'm telling you, I don't buy it. I don't buy it one freaking bit. Russell said, no way in hell that's right. I don't think so. I don't. I mean, why would you put a white flash in there? Yeah. Val said that, but yeah, a lot of times it'll be like dark or something like that. Yeah, 100%. And it's just like something else that I noticed to look for too is a camera swing, because you can hide a cut and camera movement as well. It's not easy, But if you have like a fast movement with a camera, you can hide a cut in there. Like if you slow it down, you'll be able to catch it. But to the common eye, if you swing a camera like this, you can definitely have a cut in there as well. And he did both. He had the swing and he had the bright light in there for sure. So I got to say that one for me, it's a cool idea, very cool idea. You know, and if you don't know any better and you're watching, you're like, what the fuck? You know, but to me, I think the alarm as well was a sound overlay on top of what was really going on there. Russell said, follow the light. Yes, we can follow the light. We can do that. All right. Number 1. And this will be our last cut of the night. And then we can bullshit for a little bit before we go.
Hello?
Hello there. Oh, don't worry. We're going to go back. We're going to look. If it's real, it's horrifying. But we're going to go back. All right. Yeah, we're not letting that go. This is just too pixelated to make anything out, really. Is that another bright light? Is that another bright light? To me, that's too bright to be like the camera up against the wall or something. And what other intention of adding something like that to the film have? Hang on. Don't want to dismiss anything. Let's do this. So is that an overlay, or has he turned it right towards a light? It's the only thing. The only thing it's getting me is what's coming into that white light at the end. To where I'm not entirely sure. It'd probably take someone that's better than me at doing this. See, that's the only thing. You see, there is part of that coming into. See this up here. And this. And then you have that there. I don't know. I don't know. I want to do it super fast. I don't know about that one, you guys. I'm probably 70 to 30 on the fact that I don't believe that that one is I don't believe that that one is completely real. I do not. But there were a few in here that I actually did. The bathroom one, I'm sorry. I have no explanation for the bathroom one, for the first one whatsoever. None. None. Let's see. Let me get to the comments. Sorry, guys. Got a little behind. No, let's see. Mr. Rick is saying, Michael, I love the Star Wars rep. Oh, the hello there. Yeah, I do that all the time. I was waiting for a General Kenobi. Yeah, I got you, my man. Definitely. Russell said, never say hello looking in the basement. It's a lot of things you're not supposed to do, Russell, that we see them do over and over and over again. Get away from it. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Mr. Rick is saying, I haven't seen the movie. Haven't I seen the movie already with the chairs? Val says another. I agree, Val. I definitely agree. Russell said, are we watching Poltergeist? Poltergeist, the return. Poltergeist, the revenge. Honey, where's all the super glue and where did the chairs go? And it's a. Yeah. Yeah, I actually had chairs that looked like that at one point. I did. Carrie Ann, can you hear me? Follow the light. Follow the light. It's been a while since I've watched that too. It is definitely. I feel like we've talked about Poltergeist quite a bit lately on the channel. I feel like we have. I feel like we have gone that direction. We were talking about when Matt and I were live a couple weeks ago. We were talking about Poltergeist 2. You know, I got copyrighted for that. You know, when I showed the little clip from Poltergeist 2, I have to cut it out if I want that show to be monetized. And now I'm not doing it. I am not doing it. It will stay as is. I was making a point. How creepy that was. So that's staying. That's definitely staying for sure. Definitely staying. But yeah, guys, this was fun. It was fun to get on here again and do some paranormal stuff. I like the Poltergeist stuff. I do. And you know, I always bring this up every time we do paranormal stuff. The ability now with AI makes these tough to do. But it makes it fun to try to find the things that that seem out of place with all of that and all of this. Everything's out of place that we're watching, but the little things like with this, it was fun to see, you know, if we could find the cuts and stuff like that, because it was video that was so old and we knew that, you know, they did things a certain way back then. But like I said, you know, there are a few of these in here tonight that I'm just like, all right, I'm absolutely gone. My bathroom gets blown up like that, I am gone. Like literally, I do not know what the hell that was that came up out of the freaking bathtub. Like, I have no explanation for that whatsoever. No explanation. No. Not at all. Paula said, are you going live Sunday? Yes, that is the plan. The plan is to go live Sunday. Actually, I have to message Matt. I do need to message Matt about that. Yes, the plan is to go live on Sunday. So I will be here. I will be here. I am not missing a day until August, the weekend of August 14th, 15th, and 16th. There will be no show because I'll be in Fan Expo Chicago. And then after that, Horror Hound weekend will be the next weekend I miss. And then the weekend after that will be October Scarefest. So we do know that this channel does a, Halloween build up. So that's coming as well. The new Seventh Day movie will be coming in between then. So there's a lot of things to be excited for with the channel. Also, once the Seventh Day comes out, there'll be another announcement for a second and possibly third film. So yeah, we're gonna be doing some film stuff. We're definitely gonna be doing some film stuff. I am probably the most excited about the Seventh Day coming out because that was over a year and a half in the making. Just for, not that it took a year and a half to film, obviously, but just the development, of that going from paper to actual film. Like, that is something that I had wanted to do for a while, and I was definitely excited to do. Definitely. And I'm definitely looking forward to sharing all that stuff with you guys. I can't wait. I can't wait to talk about it next week. I'm going to try to keep it to that. So yes, the Master of the Universe, that's happening tonight. Filming some videos tonight for you guys, so be looking out for those. I will also post them in the thread as well for Movies and Beyond, as well as I need to get back on Instagram. I haven't been on Instagram in forever. So I need to get back on there and start, putting stuff up there too. So like I said, the way that it's looking now, current day, could change tomorrow. You know how everything goes for me. But it looks like every other Friday and every other Thursday. So they'll alternate. And then I'll be able to come up with a schedule for that. I can't wait to show you guys this trailer. I got to do some finishing little things to it tonight, as well as do the advertisement for the teaser trailer tonight, and film videos. I have a busy night tonight, and I'm doing it all for you guys. Well, maybe a little bit for me too. Maybe a little bit for me, but I can't wait to share all this stuff with you guys and for you guys to meet the cast. That's going to be fun. That is going to be a fun show. Neither of them have really done, anything like this before. And I know for one of the actors, this is a introducing them movie. And it may be both of them as well, but I can't wait to share all that with you guys. I can't. Let's see what you guys got to say. I'll give you guys about 15 minutes of my time if you guys want it, and you guys want to bullshit, I am down. Jerry said, I tried watching Pumpkinhead Blood Feud. I couldn't do it. Dude, I'm glad you did that for both of us, because I have no desire to really do that. There are times like we're talking Pumpkinhead. It's like, yeah, man, I want to check him out. And then it's like, yeah. I don't think I think I go watch something else for sure. Russell says, is that part 4? I'd like to know. Jerry's saying, yes, it is. Yes, it is. You're welcome, Paula. Russell says it's decent. It's not the best. And Russell, I know that you are very forgiving of movies. I've noticed that you enjoy a lot of different movies, and dude, I love that for you. And when you say it's not the best, I'm just like, damn. Like, I'm probably gonna be like, oh, this is horrible. Jerry likes a lot of stuff too. The fact that he turned it off after 20 minutes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Good God. Good God. Jerry said he's excited to see it. Yeah, me too, buddy. Me too. Jerry did some work for us on the 7th day. He was there. He was there for a couple of the filming days. Jerry will be in the credits under the crew for sure. Val said, I can't wait to see the 7th day and meet the cast. It is going to be a fun night. It is going to be a fun night. Hell yeah, my man. Hell yeah. Awesome, Jerry. Yeah, dude. I will be awake for like the next 10 hours. See, that's what you get for working the night shift. You are different from everybody else. By the time I woke up today, you know, people were getting off of work and coming home and stuff like that. And I was like, oh shit, I haven't made a thumbnail yet. You know, so I had to get up and do that while I'm drinking coffee at like 5:15 in the afternoon, designing a thumbnail for the show tonight. And yeah, I'm probably the only one. Literally the only one. Which Masters of the Universe are you watching, Michael? The new one, brother. The new one. The new He-Man movie. It is on Prime. It is freaking on. Well, at least. But like I said, I didn't make it through the credits. Maybe it was the old one, bro. Oh my God. Let me check. Now I have to know. I would have knew like immediately. It would have said Dolph Lundgren, but I freaking crashed out. Hold on. I'm going to bring this up right now and find out. Because I want to know. And plus, I don't want to be giving you guys bogus information. Let's see. Masters. Yeah, it's on Prime. And it's halfway watched and it says resume. Let me click on it. Yeah, this is a new one. I'm looking at it right now. Yep, it is free on Prime, the new Masters of the Universe movie. So if you have Prime and you haven't seen Masters of the Universe, said Dolph is in the new one. He's a cameo. Is he a cameo in it? That's freaking cool. But yeah, this is the #1 movie in the US. Hell yeah. I'm definitely got to check this out tonight. I definitely have to check this out. I've been waiting. Dude, and I still haven't watched the trailer for Godzilla Minus Zero. I should probably do a reaction for that too. God, my list is just getting longer and longer of things that I have to do. But you guys know me. I love Godzilla. I love Friday the 13th. I have to get to those tonight. And then I'm checking out the trailer for the one that you said you sent me the other day, Jerry. Jerry sent me one. He told me to check out a trailer, and I haven't watched it yet. What is that called? Other Mommy. So yeah, I know nothing about that, but I'm going to check out. Yeah, there it is. Other Mommy. I had looked it up on Instagram under your thing. Yeah, I am definitely going to check that out. So yeah, you guys are going to get a bunch of videos, assuming I can get through all of them tonight as much as I can do. I am definitely going to make some food after this for sure. But then I'm going to get to work and I'll be in front of this computer. Hopefully it stays together. Obviously, it decided to die on me while we were doing a show, which is a first for me. That's just totally shut down during the show. I hope my computer's not dying. I have to finish this movie before this computer dies. I've got a whole bunch of stuff to do. A whole bunch. It has the redhead girl from Jurassic Park. Oh, okay. I got you. I've got you. Mr. Rick says no spoils, but if you're a fan of the cartoon, this movie does it justice. Finally, awesome, dude. That is awesome because I used to watch the cartoon as a kid. Always, I watched. I was really. I even had a ton of the action figures as a kid that I used to play with. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it. From what I've seen, it looks very accurate to the cartoon, like the way that the characters look. Like Skeletor looks freaking amazing. I'm curious to see, his voice and everything. I wonder how close it's going to be. But I hear that it's really good. So I would love for him to be like, what? At least once, like that would be great. But if they don't, I get it. I definitely get it. Was it update? No, dude, it just shut off. Like literally my monitor shut down and everything. Now I don't know, like the computer didn't go off, but the monitor shut down, which meant that everything stopped working. So to me, that tells me that it's probably a video card issue that I'm having. So that's fair. Might be going to Micro Center soon. Just another bill to add to the list. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you guys. Jerry said, speaking of He-Man, can we get a what? Dude, you can always get a what.
What?
You can always get a what. It's been a minute since anybody's gotten a what either. But yeah, guys, that's what I have going on. It's been great hanging with you guys. I miss y'all. Hopefully it'll be a little more consistent and I can work these in every other Thursday and every other Friday. So that means next week there will be a Friday show, and that's Friday the 31st. That is when we are doing the seventh day stuff. And then I'm hoping for that Sunday, I have to get with Michelle to see if horror shorts are ready for that Sunday. So I'll be with Mad Matt this Sunday, next Friday, the 7th day, next Sunday. I'm trying to do horror shorts. So if we can do that, then that's the next, I don't know, 2 weeks for Movies and Beyond. The next 2 weeks. Michael checks the flux capacitor. Yeah, that's always the first thing to go, Jerry. And it's also the thing that makes time travel possible. I love it. I love it. I love it. What did I say at work the other day? I said something about the flux capacitor. I used a lot of Back to the Future references in explaining something on my line. I found it hilarious. The mechanic, not so much, but it's fine. You know me. Russell says, what? Yes. Paula said, thanks for the stream. Of course. Anytime. Well, anytime I can get away. But I am going to get to work, and you guys have been amazing to hang out with, like you guys always are. But look for, hopefully by tomorrow, look for the stuff for the 7th day, for the teaser trailer, that it's coming soon to let the general public know. But I look forward to it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump out of here. You guys have a fantastic evening, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.
Toodaloo, motherfucker.
Hey, you